Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. So without further ado, let's get into this jumbo box braid tutorial. So we're starting with our parts. I like to use the windowing technique because it helps with the fullness of the braids no matter what size they are. I also like to use product to give my parts definition and precision. So after we put our parts in, you just want to check to make sure that they are falling in the window. So once you get all your parts in, you then want to install your braids. And I like to use this technique because it's a lot faster. So for these braids, the technique I'm using is the stealing method. Basically, I'm starting off the braid with the clients here as the third strand, and I steal from the right portion to add to that third strand as needed. And as you can see, her hair is disappearing. It's natural, and the braid is still resembling 3 equal parts. So you can't even tell that we started with just 2 pieces and her hair is the third. So once I get done braiding this braid down a good ways, I do not braid it all the way to the end, which is just another technique I use, but I'm also not braiding this down to the end because we're going to be adding the curly hair at the end to create the goddess braid effect. Be sure to also watch my box braid one-on-one tips, tricks, and techniques video for more detailed information on much of the techniques I've mentioned in this video. So the normal way I add the curly crochet here at the end of the box braids to create the goddess box braid effect is to just slip it in at the end. I will also show you another technique that you can use to add the curly crochet here to create the box braid goddess braid effect if you are unsure how to add the hair in with the feed-in method. And you literally just take a regular box braid that's braided all the way to the end and crochet the hair through the ends of the braids. And you can do it a couple times to make sure the end is fully covered. So once you're done, it's important that you dip the ends to keep the braids from being stiff. However, if you watch closely, I am not dipping the very ends where we added the curly crochet hair. You do not want to get that hair wet with the hot water. If you do, it will alter the curl pattern. I am only dipping the ends where the braid stops before the curly hair begins. So once you're done dipping the ends, you want to go back in and just clean up any little pieces of hairs that are sticking out, any flyaways, and then you want to go in with your finishing products such as mousse or setting lotion, just to make sure those extra little hairs are laying down. So once you're done smoothing it out or blow drying it out, you can do your final touches. My client likes edge boosters, so we put some edge booster on her edges to give her a nice finish, clean cut look. Once you've completed your final touches, you are all done. And your final product should look something like this. Nice and full, neat. And here you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.